Welcome to our video on speaking English with confidence. Today,
We'll explore the world of common English phrases and idioms, those everyday expressions that native speakers use naturally.
but what exactly are they? Phrases like break the ice or a piece of cake are more than just words. They carry meanings that go beyond the literal.
Understanding and using these expressions can make your conversations more fluent and engaging, helping you connect with others on a deeper level.
Let's dive into some examples and uncover their meanings together.
Now, let's take your English to the next level by mastering everyday idioms. These are colorful expressions that add depth and personality to your speech.
We'll start with idioms that describe feelings, like on cloud nine for happiness or down in the dumps for sadness. Next, we'll explore idioms related to time and opportunity, such as strike while the iron is hot or in the nick of time.
Finally, we'll dive into idioms about work and success, like climbing the corporate ladder or burning the midnight oil.
By learning these, you'll sound more natural and confident in any conversation.
Finally, let's put what you've learned into action, because practice makes perfect. We'll start with simple exercises to help you master common phrases.
Followed by fun, interactive games to test your knowledge of idioms in a lively way. To truly make these expressions your own, try creating sentences using the phrases and idioms we've covered.
The more you practice, the more naturally they'll come to you in real conversations. Let's get started and build your confidence step by step.
Now, let's bring it all together with conversation starters. Knowing how to use common phrases and idioms in everyday conversations is key to sounding natural and confident.
We'll look at real life situations where these expressions fit perfectly. Whether you're chatting with friends, meeting new people, or even at work.
Plus, I'll share tips to help you avoid common mistakes, like using an idiom in the wrong context.
With these tools, you'll be ready to start conversations that flow effortlessly and leave a great impression.
Let's wrap up by focusing on boosting your confidence. Using common phrases and idioms isn't just about expanding your vocabulary, it's about feeling more fluent and comfortable in any conversation.
These expressions help you sound natural and relatable, making it easier to connect with native speakers.
The more you practice, the more your confidence will grow, turning every interaction into an opportunity to shine.
Remember, every step you take brings you closer to mastering English with ease and confidence.
And that's exactly what I want to show you today. In this video, we're diving into how to speak English with confidence by practicing common phrases and idioms.
But before we get started, let me share a little story, one that shows how these expressions can truly transform your communication skills and boost your confidence.
A few years ago, I met a traveler named Marco while waiting for a flight at the airport. Marco was from Italy and had been learning English for a couple of years.
He told me he understood grammar and vocabulary pretty well, but whenever he spoke to native speakers, he felt nervous and out of place. He said, "I always feel like I'm missing something."
Like there's a secret way people talk that I just don't know.
I smiled because I knew exactly what he meant. So I asked him, "Have you ever heard the phrase break the ice?" He looked puzzled, so I explained.
It's an idiom that means starting a conversation to make things less awkward.
His eyes lit up, and he said, "Oh, that's perfect. I always need help breaking the ice."
That little moment sparked an idea. We spent the next hour chatting about common phrases and idioms, practicing them in fun ways,
I taught him expressions like hit the nail on the head, which means to be exactly right, and the ball is in your court.
which means it's your turn to take action. Marco practiced these with me, and he started to feel more comfortable using them. When our flight was called, Marco turned to me and said, "Thank you so much. I feel like I can finally speak English without being scared." Fast forward a year later, Marco sent me an email. He had started a job where he spoke English every day, and he told me that learning idioms and phrases had been the game changer. And that's why I'm so passionate about teaching you these expressions. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your fluency, learning common phrases and idioms can help you feel more confident, just like Marco did. In this video, we'll explore how to use them in real-life situations, practice them through fun exercises, and even create your own sentences so they stick with you. By the end, you'll not only know these expressions, you'll own them. So, if you're ready to speak English with confidence, hit that subscribe button and let's get started.